Is for the best.
Boom. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay, that was
dun,
smooth.
dun, dun,
All right, I
dun.
wasn't expecting that. I'm not gonna lie.
What's up,
Nice.
everybody? Welcome back again to Melanin Moments.
Hey,
We are
welcome
on
back,
episode number 3. We're trying to keep it
Tres.
consistent. One problem. We don't got visuals for today, so we will figure out what we're going to do for the visuals. There might be nothing at all. You might just be looking at a black
just
screen.
listen to us, bro. That's
But
all you gotta do.
maybe
man.
we'll just keep it on Spotify, just for this episode. But at the same time, we still want to reach all
You
of
know,
our
we should
viewers.
just have a cover.
So-
We'll just have the cover on the thumbnail of this. If
Exactly.
there's no
If
visual.
anything, you'll get to see our beautiful faces, maybe, or maybe some little highlights.
Yeah, something like that. You'd probably spread throughout.
But something like that. Anyways, welcome back, baby boy Akeem. What's good? What's
good?
gwonnin'?
What's good, my boy?
What's
huh?
going on?
What's good, twin?
It is Friday. We are on episode number 3. Friday, bro. We made it through another week.
another week.
We're
which
consistent
I first
and we're
would mind-
posting.
I want to say that it went by quick.
Not gonna lie. Yeah,
Yeah,
the fact that we're posting again or
Yeah.
recording, sorry.
I feel like
it's
we
crazy.
just recorded, and like
Is it
these
gonna?
days
Is it
flew
gonna be
by me.
Oh yeah.
Like they flew by me so fast, it was unbelievable. I'm like, I didn't even realize we were at Wednesday when it happened. I'm like, it's Wednesday already,
Friday.
and now Friday.
Friday. I still work, but it's a lot
Yeah.
less stress. I'm gonna probably take Sunday off regardless.
Oh, you have to take a day off.
Yeah, I'm not working on
No, don't
Saturday.
don't work.
I was Sunday, sorry.
Don't work up to 3 weeks without taking a break like
I
I,
know.
did.
Now that's
Don't do that.
crazy. But I need the money.
I know,
Everybody
I
needs the money,
We
you
all,
know?
we all need the money.
We all need the money. But yeah, now it's done. This week is done. I finished my first week at the new
Congrats, man.
job, bro.
Congrats, milestone achieved.
Yo,
You know,
I literally, it was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty cool. The experience with the two guys that I had, I'm not gonna say their names, but yeah, it was fun, bro.
you're definitely
Like,
enjoying it.
I am enjoying it. These
Yep.
two are okay. Like they know their stuff.
Good. All
I
right.
can't say one of them is like he's on his blowing. Like it sounds hella wrong. So it sounds really wrong, but like the blowers, like
Yeah,
the,
of
the
course.
machines that are on your back for leaf blowers. He is very, very particular on like how it's done, and so that I have to remember it for the next time. Like he walks me through these houses. They're so big, bro. He has to walk me through certain, and these people are picky, man.
Really?
These people
You know what?
are picky.
They're rich and picky. They one of the
Yes.
mm.
As much as their houses are nice,
Yeah.
they are so, and like, don't get me wrong, my boss is gonna have to be like, particular about it.
Of course, he has to work to
At the same
customer
time,
standards.
even the
you know?
customer is like, I mean, they are also in like $15 million homes, but at the same time,
I'm pretty
we're
sure-
human beings.
I don't think they want to lose their customers.
What a great way to
again.
get into the episode, bro. Like, what a good way to get into the episode. Finish the week strong.
Yep.
At posting again. I had good days when I worked, despite being long. I mean, like 7 to 5, consistent.
That's consistent. If
Mhm.
it's 75 consistent, that's good money right there.
Mhm.
You're gonna be happy when you see that pay. Whenever you.
No, literally. I don't know. I'm so excited to see it. Like oh my gosh, big numbers now. But yeah, man. How's your first week without me,
Well, it's
or
been
second week now, right?
Yeah, second one now.
Second week.
So it's been honestly, I was gonna say rough, but like I am more tired because more work. Obviously, we're always down a
Mhm.
member.
Mm-hmm.
But like today was fine. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie, we did I want to say 15 houses. Like that's usually what we'd get done with 3
Average.
people on a usual day
Yeah.
too. So it hasn't been that bad, but like
It's just
the
more
hot
work.
days the other day.
Oh no,
What
those
was
days
it?
were
The
brutal.
Wednesday,
And Tuesday.
whenever we had that heat wave.
Yeah,
oh,
Wednesday and Tuesday.
when I say my face couldn't stop sweating,
Yeah.
I would wipe it, instantly come back. I wipe it instant. It was my
Oh,
face
burning
was
water.
soaked with sweat. You'd look at
Bro,
me and you thought I'd literally
burning
just
water.
wait. What did you say?
I said burning water.
Burning. You would have thought I just splashed my face with some water. No, no.
Mm.
That's how much like my face was so wet.
Oh,
Pause.
disgusting.
Yes.
No, no, I don't blame you, bro. Those days were cooking, man. We're on farms, and like you could see
Oh
the smoke coming in. I don't know if anybody's aware, but like there's been a lot of wildfires happening,
yeah. Every
and
year.
in Canada, and every year it's gonna happen every year, and this year it's so bad. Like it's supposedly like covering 700,000 acres of property right now.
Wow.
Yes. We're engulfed in flames right now, bro. Everybody is on like
I haven't actually
evacuation.
seen visuals of this though.
I saw it on TikTok, bro. I'm on social media too much. Guys, I feel like this is part of the podcast life. You're going to be on social media. But regardless,
Yeah.
it's just
Podcast is not that
tragic,
bad. You're
you
just
know?
listening. But sorry.
No. It's all good. You're losing your mind already. It's been a long fucking
It has.
day.
Yeah.
So, you know, just shout out to everybody who's been participating, though. Thank you for everybody who's listening.
Of
I know
course.
and then get back into our serious talk after
Yep. Yep.
our week. Thank you, just everybody participating, listening. Um, it's been crazy, man. Like
It's been crazy.
I
Always
literally
just
was
been like,
talking to Carl. I was like, Carl,
ooh,
how you
Carl.
been? I didn't get to. I personally was trying to call him. Um, Carl's one of my best friends. That's why I'm naming him. He's fine. I hope he can be on the pod sometime. That'd be awesome.
That would be
Um,
awesome, actually.
uh, Carl, this guy, he's chill, but I was like, yo, I gotta talk to him, man. I haven't seen this guy in forever. I mean, since we left school. So I'm like,
Mhm.
where is Carl? What's he up to? I tried to call him. He couldn't answer it. Apparently, he's working. He's working at like 12 a.m. till 12.
Oh wow, he's got some terrible hours.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's on that boat job again.
Yeah, I figured.
We'll see what he's doing afterwards. But I love
Okay.
Carl. He's amazing, bro. He works hard. But Carl will be funny.
We're
And
all
we're all
working
just trying to. I
hard.
was just checking out on him. I was just trying to check in on
Yeah,
him,
of course.
see how he's up. But it's just like now everybody's working. It's been
I know.
just a wild adventure right now.
Everybody's busy, just working, and this.
Even Gabri's working, bro.
Yes, and
I'm like every now
I'm
and then I'm
proud of
like,
him for
Gabri,
his
what's he
job.
doing? Oh yeah, he's working. I like don't even talk to him, but we do talk, but through like reels.
Reels,
That's literally the only form of communication we've had. It's
just
just
the reels
reels,
with the guy.
and we send each other every now and then. I won't look at it for like 2 days and 3 days, and then all of a sudden I'll look at it. I'll send him something after. He won't look at my stuff for like 2-3 days. We'll reopen. It's just that back and forth.
Me and him still be talking. We be sending each other's playlists that we listen to throughout
Oh
the day.
right.
The other day he sent
What's
me.
his long ass playlist
No,
this
no.
time?
Actually, yesterday or
Another
the day
horny
before, he actually
Chris
sent
Brown
me.
song.
No, he was listening to a Kevin Hart comedy album.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
he's getting into like he's gonna watch go into the podcast. He's gonna start slowly
Yeah.
getting away from music, bro,
Yeah.
because he's gonna get sick of it.
Sick of music.
Bro, how are you not sick of music?
Don't ask me that. I don't know.
Bro, I cannot be listening to music all day, every day. I listen to podcasts. I was listening to
Yeah.
us earlier. Not
Literally,
trying to be like
when I listen to
you know.
podcasts, I think on like a month by like once a month, I would listen to a podcast. But honestly, I'm gonna pick it back up more.
It's just knowledge, bro.
Yeah.
I'm starting to. I was actually listening to one. Hold on, let me pull it up right now. It's been solid. Um, it says everything is fucked. Audiobook. So, and then I've listened to the subtle art of not giving a fuck.
Oh, nice.
The power of seduction, seduced mind or subconscious mind. What am I fucking saying, bro?
That word got you twisted.
Bro, that word got me twice. He got me good, bro. Snaked on me. Oh my
It
goodness.
slammed your head on the
It was
table
like,
twice.
yeah, it was like, don't. He said, you thought.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. And then I've done this, bro, I hate this. Psychology of Money. 48 Laws of Power, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and Atomic Habits Full. It's all of this. I'm on the last one. So,
Mm.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm listening to it. Pretty good. Everything is fucked. If you really think of it, everything is fucked.
So it really just talks about like
The
the
world
world
and
being
how
fucked.
it is fucked. Like,
Okay. Fair enough.
you know, I'm not gonna go deep dive because I can't. I don't know if I want to fact check article. You
Nah.
know, I'm not trying to do all
Nah.
that.
Don't wanna do all that.
But besides that, man, I would be listening to podcasts, music every now and then. But again, also I shouldn't even be having my phone to begin with.
Oh yeah,
But it's
because like their
usually when
company
my
is more
foreman is
strict now,
there,
right?
he's chill with it. You know, so I'm like, you know what? You know what? I'll have my phone in the truck,
Yeah.
but like, I feel like I can get probably like an Apple Watch and then have my
Oh yeah,
AirPods around
what's
my
your
neck,
that? Yeah.
you know, and then boom, bing, you
It's so
know, take
funny.
them out when they need to be.
It's so funny today. Um, when we were at the last house, I was actually almost able to catch the 408 train,
You
but
should
then
have.
was like, "Oh, just come with me. You need to empty out the bags." And then we had to.
Come
I
on,
know. And then I was like,
Danny.
"Oh my gosh!" It was three. It was like 15 minutes. Like I could have caught that bus or
Mm,
train, whatever. And then he said that I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm missing it for sure." And then we had to bag like a small pile of mulch that was like
mm.
beside it. It wasn't that big, but it took up like 10 minutes of our time, and it
Damn,
was
that's pretty big.
soaked.
Oh, so it's heavy.
Yes,
Oh, heavy
we
mulch.
we bagged like 15 bags of that, like
Damn.
halfway,
Damn.
because it was so heavy. Right, we couldn't bag
Oh,
them fully. Like it's heavy. Scooping it a full scoop, like I'm barely like holding that with one
mulch.
hand. Mulch soaked in the rain because it rained
Yeah, but there was a lot of soil in that mulch then, or
or
like
something.
more of
Yeah,
like chunked up,
yeah.
chewed,
It
I
was
guess, because
it
it
was
wasn't.
like
It can't
not
be
like
chunked because mulch is supposed to be dry
yeah.
and
This
dry.
one was more
This was soft.
like softer. Yeah,
Damn.
it was like a softer mulch. It was terrible.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's
of course
tough.
we had
I'm
that at the end of the
sorry.
day. It wasn't that bad, but I'm like, why this at the end of the day?
I don't think. What did I do that was terrible? I think only there was only one house that's like pretty terrible in terms of like physical portion of it. But besides that, we don't do very much in terms of like heavy. We don't do mulch and sod and all that. We'll
It's like
plant.
planting.
Just plant. That's the most labor I do, really. And push a lawnmower because it's not automated or like assisted,
Oh, it's
whatever.
not assisted.
No.
Oh, okay, that's okay
But
still.
even then, the
Exactly.
mower is like weighs like 2 pounds when it's completely empty. Like, dude, this is light as like it's
Yeah,
so light.
it's like I
I'm pushing
understand you.
that thing like a feather, you know. And then supposedly the person that got fired, because there was a person that got fired, I replaced.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and it was like, oh, he left due to, I think it was like, he wasn't doing it. Like he would just like stand around. He said that the lawnmower was heavy and hard to push, and I'm like, this thing is light, like light.
And he was complaining that it was heavy and
Yes,
hard to push.
bro. Imagine him with the 30.
Is it
He's
lighter
not.
than the bomber?
Yes,
Oh my
completely
gosh! I
lighter,
wish there was
bro.
visuals to
When I
this. The
say
face
like,
I just made, because even the bomber is light to me,
yeah,
to a
the
sense.
bomber to a
Yeah,
now is light.
yeah,
Yeah. But when we go to I'm gonna go to the bomber. I'm like, this is a pretty heavy machine. But
yeah.
then when I go touch that 30, I'm like, yeah, I remember how heavy this junk was.
And I'm using that every day. I'm not gonna lie, that's what gets me in shape, because I have to
Yeah, that
push that thing
30
uphill,
was
and I'm like, oh.
that 30 is a
Like I have one
nuisance,
house.
man.
Oh,
How is that? Like, I want to know what is causing that much weight. It can't be the blades, bro. It's got
no,
to
it's
be
not
the
the blades.
body.
It's the body of it.
Yeah,
The
it's
body is
who thought
so thick and it's a thick
steel,
piece of metal.
straight
Iron. You're just
steel.
pushing. And imagine the ones that are barely assisted too. Like this is because this is
Yeah, is it the crappy one?
yeah. Like this equipment is this. No.
Yeah, his equipment is trash.
Yeah.
We
But
know that.
R30 is honestly blessed. But once you use like the trash one, oh
Is
my!
feeling this? I said the name.
You know what's so funny?
Jack.
You know what's
cut
so
this
funny?
out.
If there was visuals to this, because there My hand is doing a circling motion because I almost said like 3 names, and you're just
Jack,
like,
cut this out. But just bleep out. We leave what we're saying now, but cut
oh
out
my gosh, okay.
what I just said. But bro, is he feeling the effects now?
No, honestly, he's fine. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, I'm
Yeah,
proud of him.
it's
I
so funny
really am.
because he texted like the
Wow.
two teams individually, and he's like, "Oh, do you guys need anything? I'm gonna be heading to Toronto in the next hour." I'm like, "Hold on. Okay, yes, we'll say we're all right, but then what if actually something happens and you're now in Toronto?"
He's got nobody to manage there.
Exactly, he would have to come back from whatever
Bro,
he
you
got.
gotta get out.
I'm like, why did he
And
do
when you
that?
do, and I realized, bro, the new hire is only gonna be there until the end of August.
Yeah, because he's a student. I already clocked that. I'm
He's
like,
an
this man's about
idiot.
to.
And then you're about to
Yes,
leave,
yes, this man's
and
gonna.
this is gonna be like,
Oh.
what happened? Wait, Judah, hold on. Was he right about? Oh crap! Cause Dan,
Oh,
I just dropped something.
it's okay.
But cause then he also leaves, bro. It's just gonna be. And
Oh my gosh, it's gonna
I'm
be.
saying
Why are you
names.
saying
I'm
that?
dropping names like
You're dropping
Jack.
these names like candy,
Jack, I'm
man.
sorry,
Holy
bro.
crap! Oh,
But
terrible.
also, one of them is gonna become a police officer.
Yes,
So I'm
you know
like,
something. You already said his name.
yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. But I'm like, I'm trying to get to the next point. So Jack just cut this out,
I know. I
or
know.
like, but yeah, he's gonna become a police officer.
Exactly. He's
So
got
like,
actual goals that
and
he's
then the
going
other one
towards.
is literally just gonna be
Like,
dingbat and cool guy.
yeah,
So
yeah.
and then convicted felon,
Oh my god.
soon to become a convicted felon, and a Hispanic that just wants to live life and
Yep.
work.
It is so funny. The Hispanic that we're talking about who wants to live life and work. I swear, this man.
He's the
This,
happiest person.
this man worked yesterday. The day that we were all off. I'm like, what?
Mhm.
He's like, yeah, he came in and worked by himself. He be doing that, and the boss just allows it all the time.
He just comes in and works.
I'm like, I feel like he should truly be the boss because he's checking on all the equipment and everything.
Yeah, he does
Literally
all everything.
tonight, he told me at the last house.
This is so wrong. And when the government finds out,
Yes. At the last house, he told me to put one of the trimmers in the truck bed. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, why? It's just like, oh, he's gonna take him home. I'm like, okay. And the boss just allows it.
but we
Remember
can't.
the story of when he
Mhm.
gave the truck to one of his former employees and took it out of province.
Oh my gosh, yes. This guy said, "You know what? I'm feeling like a road trip." He said, "I'm gonna make a backpack trip across Canada and see how far this truck
God.
takes me." And then he gave Dingbat a truck last
Yes.
year, and it
I'm
blew up in the
listening.
middle of the highway.
Oh my
I remember that day we got to work, and he was like, "Fuck."
god.
We get to work and he's like, yeah, he's gonna be late, and we're like, why? Oh, the ranger is stuck on the highway. What's wrong with it? Like what was it? Brake fluid or something? No,
No.
some fluid.
I
Regardless,
think-
no steering fluid.
yeah.
He didn't have steering fluid. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Right? I feel like that's it. Something wrong with the car, regardless. Got stuck in the middle of the highway. There's people beside him, or at least on the. I hope yes. He said there were people beside him. I don't know if in the middle, but he said he just braked.
She just stopped.
I
Just
think. I mean,
halted.
if it's steering fluid, you can't really turn. But I don't know if that is how it works. I really don't know. I want to get more into cars and figure that out. But
Yeah, figure that out for us.
still, he's got faulty stuff.
Yes, and then he
And then
doesn't
he
learn
just
from his
lost.
mistakes.
And then he just lost. Has the red one gone yet or no? Is the red one
The red
back?
truck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's back. Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
running smooth?
I think yeah, it's
Chipper?
okay. Yeah, because it was
Brow.
driven today.
Brow? Wow. That's crazy. Because that one's also having problems. As I was leaving, it died on me on like my last day or
Oh
second last day.
yeah, yeah,
I was like, what is even happening right now? You know what I mean?
yeah. He doesn't learn from his previous mistakes, and I don't know. His company is just run by anybody,
He's
unless
freelancing
he's got
this,
yeah. He's
bro.
just freelancing, honestly.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know what the heck is
He's
going on.
shooting from full court, basically.
My boy. My boy, good luck. But yeah, besides that, we always get back to the to his topic.
I know
Because
they're
it,
gonna
it
get sick of
always
this.
goes back to his topic because he's just like that,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
The
funny
only
to
reason I want
reference,
you to
man.
keep working at this job is because I want to hear
The
the
story.
shenanigans that happen.
You know what happened today, actually?
Mm,
Okay.
let's hear it.
Yeah. you know, please, do you remember the areas of streets still?
Yeah,
Okay.
bro, I ain't
You
gonna
remember
forget that.
Spring
It's
Hill.
engraved in my head.
All right. Do you
Where?
remember Spring Hill?
Yes.
You know, okay. Down there in the middle of the grass with that one singular tree, that's where Daniel rides the stander, right? In
Hmm.
that open grass. Mind you, it rained, right? Down there, when it gets wet,
Oh, it's
do
gonna be
not
atrocious.
put even
Atrocious.
anything on that. Not even the bomber.
Really?
Anyway, yeah, that's how it gets soaked. Like stepping in
Not
that,
good
you'll make a
drainage.
print in like into the mud. Like it's
Oh
soft.
wow.
Anyway,
Not good drainage at all.
I'm doing the one house because we don't do the three anymore. The like the middle one like didn't want service anymore or something. So we just do the, the two. So I'm doing the far
This is
left
the
one
house that's on
where
the
the
movie.
pipe busted in that.
Oh, the pipe busted. Okay, yeah,
Yes,
no.
that's where we are. That
I was
area.
thinking the house that was in the movie or like the show. Sorry.
No, not that one.
So
The
okay,
where
I know
where the
the
pipe
one I
busted.
busted my
Yes.
the irrigation system
Yes.
with a like a I don't even know, but yeah.
He's down there, and I'm coming with the bomber around to the other side to do the other backyard.
Hmm.
And I'm starting, and I go down, and as I'm going down, I'm just seeing like the exposure of like top headed. Then I'm seeing where he's at. I'm seeing him just stuck in the mud,
Oh.
and he's created so much damage. I should have taken pictures of this.
Oh
I'm
dang.
like, that is not gonna be repaired for time. You'll have to put like new, like when it dries. He made like
A good
a good
shred.
shrink, like tracks around. I'm like, yeah,
Ooh.
that's messed up. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Because he had to get off the stander and
And that
push it
thing is
while
heavy.
yes,
We got off the stander.
he had to.
Oh
He
my
got stuck.
gosh, he got that stuck.
Yes,
That's
that's the
crazy.
second time in 2 years in a row he's gotten stuck like that down there.
Bro, the wheel is it's
The
a
fir-
heavy
the
machine, man.
first time I had to help him, he was stuck. I imagine by the time I was going around the house, so
Mm.
he was probably going at it and probably looking around for my help, but I didn't see him until obviously I'm like, until the damage was done, and then he got himself out.
Oh
I'm
my
like, oh my
gosh.
gosh. Once I go back next week, I'm gonna take a picture because
No, it's
it's
definitely gonna
definitely
stay
there.
there. If
It's
you're
not.
saying
It's
that,
not.
it's
Yeah.
definitely gonna stay there.
Hmm.
The machine is really heavy. Like
Yes.
I remember we were talking about last week, you Queen Victoria house, right?
Yeah.
And so you said how you got the stander up
Yeah.
with the one side. I remember just even trying to put up on the regular side, like the actual house's side, with that 90-degree
Oh yeah.
hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever felt like that thing is heavy. Even when I rode it, I remember like sliding it out a bit and being like, "Oh my gosh, this thing can take me,"
Yeah.
you know. And it has speed that it can take me, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. You do have to be
So,
careful. So like honestly, just like give props because he knows how to
hmm,
ride that machine the
but if that
best.
thing falls on you,
Because yeah.
it's you're breaking something. You could actually maybe kill yourself, depending on what
Mhm.
it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. Mm.
So, but yeah, he got it stuck in there, and I was just like, oh, yeah, that's damage. Damage. It was.
And if oh my gosh, they're
I
probably
don't
gonna
know.
complain.
I don't know why.
I guarantee you they're gonna
Uh,
complain. If they see it and you notice that, like it's gonna be
oh,
that
it's
bad,
clear as day. What do you mean? Literally,
they're just driving by.
it's a.
What the hell is that?
It's a lot of damage. He did a lot.
Oh
Like
man.
took up like probably like square meter wise, like 20 meters of it. Like it was a good
Really?
area. There's multiple tracks of yes. He did
Oh,
damage. He did
damn
damage.
it.
Yeah,
God damn it. That's tough.
and it's so funny because earlier this week I forgot one of the days I got like two complaints from like two customers on the same day.
That's
One of
not
them
good.
was through John was what blur that out. Anyway, I also said the
Jack.
Hispanic name earlier too, so blur
Jack.
that out
Yeah, I
too.
know. I said that
Yeah,
earlier.
all right.
Jack.
You're just gonna
You
have
can keep all
to.
this, Jack. You can keep all this bloopers in for fun,
Yeah.
because I feel like the audio listeners need it.
But then also at the end of the day, we're saying names, and these names are like common all over the place.
Yeah,
So
I know.
like, but just still, just in case. Anyway, for me to continue now.
For now,
Mm-hmm.
we can talk about their names after we don't work for them.
Yeah.
But as we work for them, they're a company. That's why it's a business.
Yeah.
You're representing something.
Represent something. You gotta
As
protect
much
their
as we
privacy
joke
still.
around, we don't
We
mean
gotta
any
protect their
harm.
privacy.
Like we said, we have a disclaimer. So, brothermans, what the
What?
frick am I saying? Cringe. Bomber Ross Clot here over here, man. All right,
All right, let me.
go back to your story
Yeah.
before I start losing audience.
I know, right? So this guy told us through text how one of the lawns that I did. I remember doing this damage. I'm not gonna lie. I did this damage. So
You
there's
guys
like
are not a duo anymore. That trio gone, and now you guys are faulting.
no, but it's so funny because this is the same damage that I also did last year too.
Don't learn from
So
your
we're
mistakes
I
too,
know,
huh?
right?
All right,
I'm
we're
like, nice.
same pattern as your
Same
boss.
pattern. So, but no, actually no, it wasn't me. It was Victor. So that's why he technically is the same mistake twice, because I took up
All right, blank out his name.
like oh my god.
But sure, Victor's not even part of the company or thing, so it doesn't
Whatever.
matter. Victor, yeah, you can say Victor.
I can say a Victor.
It's like saying Lord Voldemort. Oh, we're scared of saying names like it's Lord fucking Voldemort, bro. Who cares?
that was his
Victor.
task I took up now, right? So it's just like,
He was slow as, bro.
mm-hmm.
Victor, guys. Okay, can we talk about Victor?
Oh
no,
my-
because
no.
we need to.
I
We
need
didn't
to-
want to say his name last episode, but now that we're like, okay, he doesn't work for us at all and has no reason to be connected. Victor, oh my goodness, this guy put. Okay, we were doing what, a fall cleanup. A fall cleanup. We were doing
Yes.
we were blowing the leaves into one pile, and we would pick up the leaves and put it on a tarp and bring it to the front of the house because that's where it all needs to be, and then the city comes and cleans it up. Bro, tell me why. We make a pile. I put the tarp down. We make our pile. This guy grabs the tarp and moves it over the freaking leaves.
And mind you,
I look at him.
Oh my!
I look at Akeem and I say, "What is he doing?"
I'm just laughing at
I
this.
go
This
to-
is pure entertainment to me. I'm like, there's no way.
Everybody stopped their blowers. Like they all not like dead stop, but they all just like had them idling to their side, looking at Victor doing. What is he doing? And I literally say to Victor, "No." I walk to him and say, "No." I move the tarp back over, and we blow the leaves onto the tarp. This guy's like, "Oh."
It was the way that he just like looked at you, just like, oh, what you doing?
Now I know he's like, what did I do wrong?
He's
I'm
like,
like, what do you mean? Did you do wrong? You're making us not do our job properly.
He, oh my gosh, it was so funny because from my perspective, because I'm farther back behind y'all, and I'm seeing him drag this tarp, mind you too. I'm like, okay, he's gonna put it beside that one, right? I see him go more towards like the pile. I'm like, okay, I'm still watching him, just to see him flap his two arms to put it over. My jaw's dropped. I'm just laughing.
Oh my gosh,
and then
this
I
guy.
see him. I see you. do
This
what you did.
guy, bro. He
He was actually like he had not a clue in the fucking world. That's
no,
the
not
meme
a
in his
clue
head.
in his world, bruh. This guy did not have to care about anything, and he didn't care about anything. He would walk so slow doing
Hmm.
that cutting.
Oh,
Like,
I was on his team. I know that.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Victor,
Mm,
I don't know what you'd be doing
yeah,
now.
I don't know, but hopefully it's a better place because he was kind of like wrongfully let go. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the guy we were talking about wrongfully let go,
yeah.
I guess. Yeah. He was, but
Hmm.
I think he's doing better. We don't see his car anymore.
Like at all, yeah.
hmm We used
So
to see him all the time on campus,
yeah,
which is weird.
I know,
I mean, it's
kind of.
not kind of weird, but it's just like Victor
I honestly do hope I do see
only
him
because
one
of his
time
car.
again.
Why?
He was a nice person. Not gonna lie,
Yeah,
he was a nice
he
guy.
still talked and actually
Yeah,
did
yeah.
things. Like he wasn't socially awkward.
No, no, nothing like that. Like he was
No,
actually like a nice person. Like it's just the way he
he just didn't
worked.
know
I'm
anything.
sorry.
I was like, dang, bro, dang. Only if we could help you. Whatever he's doing now, I hope that he actually knows what he's doing. But
But
man,
anyway, back to what I was saying
mm,
before.
mm,
I had to take up obviously it's responsibilities at certain houses, and one of them, uh, there's two houses we do right beside each other, and it's like the two drivers are split with like a trees and like a grassy middle area, right? So I'm just there maneuvering the bomber throughout,
mm,
and then like there's like a stone like pit area, and there's like a tree growing in it,
mm,
and but there's grass that grows around it too. So I take the bomber, and like the area's thinning out now, or like the grass that I'm cutting is like getting smaller and smaller. So now like the grass width is like about the same as like just inside the wheels,
mm.
like the blade. So like it kind of sunk into the
Oh,
grass, and I kind of like scalped it.
fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Like you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of like the blades went deeper into the grass because like the
Oh,
wheels kind of like fell off and into it. I'm like, oh.
yeah. That's what kind of happened with
So
the
I'm
the
like,
the
oh
lawnmower with me too. Like the
yeah,
wheel would, because it's like indented or like there's a divot.
indented
The
somewhere,
wheel
right?
dives in first, and then the blades start
So
chucking at it. Yeah.
that's basically what I did.
Mm-hmm. You just said at it worse because those are heavier,
They're
and
a
so
little bit
they'll stay
heavier, so I
they'll
have to
stay
like,
stuck for a bit, and you have to have more effort to
and
bring it back.
even if you go down instantly, it's already the damage is done.
Yeah. No, regardless, the
Exactly.
blades are spinning way too
Hmm.
fast for you to do anything.
So, but it wasn't that bad. It didn't go into like dirt roots. Didn't like not deep like that, but like
No,
you can see it was brown.
it's
Its
rough.
grass is green.
Yeah, so the
Grass.
crash is
Yeah. I was like,
oh
okay, he's gonna see that, and that was the complaint that I got. Technically not me, but like just to us. It wasn't like
yeah.
an official complaint or nothing like that, but just like that. And then the second one, I know I explained this to you the other day. It was like in front of her yard, in the front lawn. Apparently, her perimeter was balding, and she thought it was one of us, even though her lawn was like that for 2 years' time. I was like, I can't argue. I'm just like, first I was just like, no, I don't think it's any one of us. And then she's like, no, I think it's him with the
That
stander.
big
And I'm just
speed,
like,
big
no.
machine.
I'm like, from the day you asked us to not use it here, we
Mm-hmm.
haven't. I used the push mower all the way up until like the center tree I was pointing at, and
Mm-hmm.
then that's where the stander is used on the other side because that's
Yeah,
where she requested.
yeah,
So I told her that, and then she thinks it's the mower now my push mower job that I'm doing, and I'm just like, the blades can't get that deep for me
yeah,
to actually get. I'd have to actually lower the machine like
yeah.
to the ground to get that deep. Like I told her like that's impossible. Like where she's talking
Oh,
about, she's
because
thinking
it's
like,
dead,
yeah,
right?
it's
I was
dead.
thinking it was like it was already short, and she wanted it short at the same.
No,
I don't know what my brain was doing there,
this area's been
but
dead.
it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have to like
Yeah,
slam
exactly.
that
So
thing,
I'm like telling her in the ways I'm like it can't be that, and then
low riding
she's
that.
thinking it's obviously
The
something with us.
trimming
So
then.
I'm saying, okay, it could be me and my trimming job.
I say, and then watch it for a week and see if anything
Yeah, I
happens.
told her I'm like I'm gonna make sure I don't trim this area for a while and
Mm,
see what happens.
exactly.
And that's the agreement. So yeah,
Fair enough.
because I do my trimming job is fine, and I did not do that. Her lawn's been dead like that for years, and she's just now seeing it. I'm so serious.
She just like Nah. You're still doing something.
It's like, okay, I'll take the blame in a sense, but like,
Yeah.
it's not me still.
Annoying. That's so annoying though.
Yeah, so those are the only two. I think that was probably like my Wednesday. It was hot too. Yeah.
Bro, I've been traveling though for work. That's what I
Yeah.
realize. Guys, this new job requires me to go so far. I'm almost I can't see where I'm going. I mean,
I think
Keswick.
it's.
Yeah, I don't give a
Mhm.
fuck. Keswick. That's where I was going. Basically all the way out there. A little farther too. No one's going to hear that, don't worry. A little farther too. And I'm like, "Dang, bro. Like I literally sent your me I literally
The
what?
location.
I literally sent the location to you. You know, I was like, dude,
I
look how
know.
far I am. When I
It's
saw
not
when
funny
he
because I be checking your location throughout the day. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm just like,
weird
where's
ass
he at now?
creep friend.
Because I'm just like, did he go farther than freaking?
No, that's
How
the
far?
farthest I
Like,
think will go. But bro, I was not expecting that. I was sitting there, my first day in the truck, and mind you, I'm sitting in this truck, and it's a 3-person truck. It's literally a 3-person truck. I'm in the middle, the driver's to my left, and then I got my boy to my right. And it's like, we like that. I mean, it has space. Don't get me wrong.
yeah,
So it's not like super awkward, but like I don't like the middle console because my legs have to be spread out wide.
yeah.
You know, I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, if like this thing wasn't here, I'm good. And then uh we drove an hour
Wow. Are you not
on the
cramped up
first
in
day.
that? How do you feel driving an hour in
An
that
hour.
space, man?
Yeah,
An hour in that space is diabolical.
I know.
Oh my gosh, because I know how it feels to ride in the middle seat of a 3-seater truck, and yeah,
Mm,
it's not comfortable.
no, it's not comfortable.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that though. Like,
Yeah,
you guys should be. Why don't you guys have pickups? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Because we don't. We have so much crap. I mean, it's not crap, but it's like we have so much stuff we have to use for planting. There's more stuff than just a lawnmower, some rakes.
yeah,
But we have a lawnmower, we have rakes, we got like 3 blowers of 2 kind. We have 3 blowers, 2 are gas powered, and 1 is handheld battery.
really.
It's like a little vacuum almost, but the opposite. Um, a little mini blower, you know.
Yeah.
And then we have like hedgers, like the
Okay.
hedging
Yeah. Yeah.
machines, trimmers, or if you wanna call them, I don't know. We have a trimmer. We have a mini hedger.
A mini hedger.
Yeah, and then we have the handheld, like like the one that John has, more like the chainsaw one. We have
Okay.
one of
Yeah.
those hedgers. We have the big giant ones that can like retract and like change like angles.
I don't think I've seen something like that.
You've never seen the ones that can like change angles? Like the
No.
blades will like go at like a 90-degree angle for the ones that are, and they're longer too, so that if you need to reach up higher, you can, and level up
Oh
the
wait.
top.
Yes. Okay.
You
Yeah. Yeah.
know,
Sorry, my
and they
bad.
just
I know what you
change
mean.
like
Yeah.
blade
Yeah.
angled, and then you can do like
Okay. Yeah.
that. You know.
Yeah.
Um, and then we also have a miniature handheld one that we just like j- it's like it's like that little last bit of hair
So
on
do
your
you
head
guys be doing like some like cool designs and stuff, or
I mean we
like?
just make sure we keep the shape of the bushes and all
Mhm.
that, but besides that it's not that hard. And then the lawns, I just always make my lawns look crisp.
Of course.
I would look back and like like there was one I did, I was like, damn, that is crisp, bro. Like it looks like it's just perfect lines, bro. I'm just like, was I a robot doing this? Like, no, I go back. I'm like, even my boy, my one of
Mhm.
my
Mhm.
employees,
Mhm.
he was like, dang, bro, that was good. I was thank you,
I love that.
appreciate that.
Appreciate that very much.
So
You do some nice work.
even was like
Yeah.
nice lawn. Even that guy was like nice lawn, and um, yeah, it was crazy, bro. It's crazy, crazy ass time
You're
going
definitely
all the way out
impressing
to.
them though.
hmm
You're
Definitely
definitely
impressing
giving
them, I
them a
think.
good impression going.
At least for the first week. So there's just the blowing I gotta get better at, I guess. Understand.
So yeah,
It's
that was
kind
the
of
only thing
hard.
with that.
I don't know
You
why
have to
it's so stingy.
you have to
Like,
get better at blowing. Pause. Pause.
major
Major.
pause. Yes, I gotta get better at leaf blowing. Um,
So you can't just be all like, cause you're
Because I'm like trying to like, okay, the
cause you're
hardscape,
getting rid of
the
debris, right?
hardscape, yeah, but the debris is like stuck on, and especially when it's wet. Oh my gosh, this sounds so bad.
It's crazy
I'm
stuff.
not trying to put this all in your head, but it's just like when there's water all over the place when it rains,
Yeah.
and it's when it's wet, it's just like it's so hard to like get it off the stones or the landscape or the hardscape. Sorry, um, and so like, but some of the houses have so much debris on it. Oh my gosh,
Hmm.
like covering lawns, and I explained that stupid mower. Did I explain that the mower I use? How it's like the back end is not properly closed or fitted to the bag,
Yeah.
so it's blowing out and straight
Oh,
shoot in my
really?
face, and I'm wondering why I'm sneezing so much. So I have to remember to bring my gator when I'm doing that. It just I gotta suffer, bro. It just gets in my eyes and it's
Mm.
so annoying. But what were we talking about? My brain went way too. Yo, put this on the pod. I don't even care. We got melanin moment.
Melanin
This is a
moments right there.
melanin moment, bro. Just a melanin moment. What the hell were we talking about, bro? It's just hard to get it off the hardscape sometimes,
Yeah.
and you have awkward positions. But they always want to blow it into like a corner, and then we pick it up and put it in the bags, right? Um, Sometimes it's more difficult because of the way the property is built,
Yeah.
and you can't really get into spaces, you know.
Oh, okay.
Um, but besides that, it's not that bad. I think you like it. I think you'd be doing the cutting though,
You think so?
because they have a cutting crew. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty sure they do. They have a cutting crew, a gardening crew, and then the boss that goes around and manages.
Oh, okay. So you're
And then there's
in the
more people that
gardening.
plant and stuff. Yeah.
So you're like majorly in the gardening one.
Hmm.
Okay. I feel like I would. Even
And
if
I
I am in
wanna
the
and I
cutting.
wanna do more for them because it's like we're all gonna get a bonus at the end of this month because of the wedding of this
Ooh.
billionaire's wedding,
Oh
bro.
my gosh.
We're
That's
gonna get a
actually
bonus
fantastic.
because we're all pumping gas right now to
Yeah.
get things done.
Yeah.
We spend 3 hours on a property.
That is crazy to me.
3 hours.
Like I could not fathom that.
Dude, I had to
Unless if
pee
it's fall
so
cleaning.
bad. I got to one property and I did not use the bathroom. I held it in and it was a rich ass and it was the most stingiest way to do the blowing that day. And it was raining. It was the day it was raining. It was the day you
Oh.
took off and it was just oh, it was so freaking painful, bro. It was so painful. I had to pee so bad.
It sucks because you're
So
in the
bad.
rain too.
And I was in the rain.
Yeah.
And it's just like I could not crouch. If I crouched, oh my gosh.
You're done for.
I was gonna have an infection or something or whatever the bladder things happen when you hold your pee too long or whatever.
Yeah, some urine infection,
Some
some
urine,
urinary tract.
you
I don't
know.
know.
I was close, bursting at least, but I could not crouch. Oh my gosh, that's the one problem about landscaping is if you need to use the washroom, unless you're with, I feel like it's pretty chill about it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Plus, you have break that you actually take a break.
exactly.
We to just keep going.
Yeah, yeah. I feel bad for y'all. Like that's crazy. Like it would be for me to join y'all. It's definitely a shift.
Bro, it would be a change in the body. That's why I'm tired. 50 hours just in one
Hauling,
week.
just
Hauling.
hurts. Oh my gosh.
The pay is crazy though, I think.
Yeah, you should be. You should be good. You should be receiving a
Even the
fat
first
one.
paycheck will be like, what the what should be it if it's even dude, if it even hits like an 800, 900,
Mm-hmm.
that is way more than I got from. But yeah, it's just besides that, it's been it's been good. I ain't gonna lie. I think you'd enjoy it.
I think so too. Even if I was on the
Bro, we
cutting
got
crew,
cookies this morning and muffins.
and it's so funny because I'd appreciate that then
It was so
than
delicious.
the pizza
Two
lunch
cookies.
wings that I be
Yeah, and we
getting
had a
sometimes.
meeting and they introduced me. I'm getting my own knife and stuff when I get, I think Monday, but I gotta get a belt or something for that because they
Yeah,
go on the loop. So
you gotta wear your belt that don't fit.
my pants don't fit,
Pants don't fit. His
and I
pants
gotta
don't
get new
fit, y'all.
pants when I start working. But I'm gonna get ones that are like can. like unzip each other, from pants to
Mhm.
shorts. That could unzip from like pants to shorts,
Yeah, yeah.
you know? Um, I was just hearing things in the corner. It might just be me.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah,
but at least they can just unzip now their shorts on hot days. If
yeah.
it's raining, they can zip. I want to make sure they're waterproof too, because they had bright. My boy had my foreman had pretty nice like waterproof ones that I saw, and I was like, damn, those are nice. I try to figure out where those are from. He's a good guy, man. You like
Good guy,
him.
yeah.
You'd also like the other one too. But
I feel like I would like
we worked
the
alone,
crew.
my foreman and
Oh really?
yeah, we worked together by ourselves.
Oh
He
nice.
was on it. He was doing the gardening. I was doing the trimming, and then I did blowing, and then he just came back. He had the blower as well after he's done all the gardening,
Yeah.
and then uh, besides that, it was chill, man. Two job sites by ourselves, and then we got back in the truck. We were in the midst of doing one job site. Got back in the truck, went to go pick up what's his face. I can't say his name
Oh
yet,
okay, yeah, yeah.
but my other employee
Yeah.
or other colleague, right? Colleague.
Yeah, colleague
So
works.
my other colleague, um, we got back in the truck, but we stayed in the city for majority of the day. Besides
Stayed
going
in
all
the
the way
heart of
out, the
Toronto.
farthest is an hour. That's it. And then when there's traffic, it's worse. Like an hour and 10 minutes back home.
Yeah, not bad. I still beat you home though today.
I know you beat me home again,
Yeah.
2 times this
2 days.
week.
2 times, yeah.
If I don't get off by 5, you're beating me home. I
Yeah.
think, which is crazy, but the pay is way worth it.
I know.
I don't know why I keep clicking the button. Um, but the
Yeah.
pay will be way better. That's it. And it doesn't seem long. It just feels longer. I'm working for longer. I
You
am
are like
working for
you're working
longer
for
too.
longer. You are actually working for longer. But
Yeah, you're only working. I'm working 10 more hours than you. Realistically, legally, usually 40 hours a week, but
yeah.
we push 50. We all get paid overtime,
Yeah, we do. I mean, you do.
right? Because 40 is the minimum or maximum.
40 is the max, and after that, it's overtime pay. I think.
Hey, turn up. That's f***ing awesome.
And I'm getting robbed.
You're getting robbed,
Robbed.
robbed. But now you're gonna come on that job, and then it's gonna be perfect, bro. You know what I've been thinking of?
What you been
Can we
thinking
just
about?
do a Florida man for today? Because we totally forgot
Oh yes! Holy crap! We gotta do that.
a Florida man. I was dialed in today at work, bro. I could not focus on. I had my phone in the truck.
Actually,
I was dialed in. I had my phone in the truck till after we were done, me and my boss by ourselves. Because I was like, after that, it was like my boy, my other colleague had on his headphones on. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have mine. I put the safety ones over my
yeah,
head,
yeah.
and then you can
So,
hide it regardless.
of course, I
But
would be doing that all the time.
it still makes it that I can listen to music and I have safety. But I just do my own thing. I love it. I listen to music. It's just I
I'm
don't
glad you
love
love it.
it. I
Oh,
don't
I'm
love it.
glad you enjoy
I
it
enjoy it
more.
more
Yes.
and in the moment. I don't love it because this is not a job I want to be doing for the rest of my
Oh no, no,
life.
you don't understand. Me and Gabri
You
were
know?
talking about like the hard labor. It's funny because he's talking about he wants to get out of this. I'm like, first off, my boy, you just started, and second off,
This guy going, I want to get out, bro. This is your first job, and you are getting paid under,
he is.
but at the
Yes,
same
he's
time, this
slaying
is
it.
your
I'm so
first
sorry.
job, bro. Make it worthwhile. I know it sucks, but complete the summer, bro.
I know. So he's already complaining about it. I'm like, me, the veteran. I am definitely gonna need to like get out of this like hard labor industry, from construction to landscaping. Like
Mm-hmm. I'm
I've had
getting out.
enough.
I've had
I've
enough
had my
too.
fair share. Okay,
I've done it
I'm
for
good.
I've done it for kind of 2 3 years, but I've also done it all growing up. I'm done
Yes,
with this. I'm ready
same.
to just relax. I'm ready to make my bread and get out.
Like I'm not
not
lazy.
not to
I've
be
had my
like
fair share.
greedy,
Trust
but
me.
it's just like I'm ready to either okay, if not money, it's find a different hobby. I don't
Yeah.
care. Or find a different way to make me money. Like that's realistically that is different job, different career path. I can't say this is a career. I don't think any job that I do is going to be my career unless it's
No,
like
you see it differently. You see
dedicate myself forever to it.
yeah,
But I don't think you could I don't think that's okay or healthy to dedicate
to
myself.
dedicate
I mean
yourself to a
to
career.
every single day. I mean, sure, then you have a purpose for but I have
Yeah,
multiple purposes. It's to fulfill happiness,
that's your purpose.
you
You don't
know?
see your
What do
purpose
I
in life. You
care that
don't
it's just like
care about a career. That's
exactly.
not your purpose. That's
I
fine.
don't care for oh my gosh, I gotta settle on being a nurse and a nurse for the rest of my life. I'm not saying nurses are bad. I love nurses, and my almost a nurse, so that's regardless. But I'm saying like, and you want to become a nurse,
Yes, I
but
know. You
regardless,
you chose
it's
the
like
wrong occupation.
I did choose the wrong occupation. But say like construction, even say landscaping, say retail, uh, the food industry. I know a lot of
Yeah.
bad food industry, jobs coming out of that. Um, I mean, you can name every job or every career path, really.
Every
But
career has
for me, I
good
just
and
feel like
negatives. Yeah.
being fulfilled is working on all around myself and passion and what I
Yeah.
strive to be or strive to show or just represent myself.
Of course,
You
you
know,
want to do that in all.
if you're being freely minded to do a podcast, really do freely minded do a podcast. If you're doing photography, if you're doing, you know, car
You're
enthusiastic, if
basically
you're doing
fulfilling
music,
you're
if
fulfilling
you're
your bucket
doing
list, man.
yeah, realistically, I feel like that's what life should be more about. Or I
Yeah.
know this is getting deep and we're going to do a Florida man, but let's get deep.
Yeah.
Um I think that's more purposeful if you do things like multiple things. I think it's just I don't know if I can't say it's wrong. I can't say it's wrong. But
No, it's not wrong. Why would it
it's
be
definitely
wrong?
more fulfilling to
Yeah.
me. Do you feel that way? No?
No, I can definitely understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not saying my nurse is a career path because that's not like
It can change in a
it can
blink of an
change.
eye.
Yes, and I don't intend on staying a nurse. That's not my career.
Mhm. So you want to do nursing for only a certain amount of time.
Yes,
Respect.
it's just
Same
a
here.
stepping stone for me. I'm trying to
You
get
should
to
become like the highest nurse possible.
that's basically what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
And it's like
You make bread if you go to the
yes,
highest paid nurse. You're
not just like some regular ER.
no, you're
I'm
trying to
getting
get up there. Yeah.
yes, yeah.
No, I see that. I respect that. I
Hmm.
respect that hustle. Because we need more male nurses, but also we just
I'm
need
trying to
more
dominate the
nurses.
health field.
We just need
Like,
more nurses, bro.
hmm
And shout out to all my nurses, my oma, my best friends, my best friends.
yeah.
Shout out. I'm gonna say her name, Meg. She's also gonna be a
Okay,
nurse too.
nice.
Nurses are cool. I knew it was gonna be a nurse, but I was like,
Yeah,
nah.
I know.
I'm gonna slide out of that. But nothing wrong with it. I just feel like you can be so maybe arts. Maybe I'm an arts major. I just feel so much better being freely minded, not just
I get that.
being an engineer. Like, yeah, it's cool, but it's just like doing that every
And you know
single
it's so
day.
funny, like engineering and like the careers that are like set around
And
school.
I love it that my
School
brother's
is like
doing
what
that because he's
school
doing it. Something to do with
like
engineering, but
excelling in those subjects is definitely what makes you go towards like those kind of careers
hmm
for sure.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's definitely where he lies.
yeah,
But like, it's I don't know. I just like it's just so repetitive. It's just repeat, 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 repeat.
I know. Because even at some point, I was going for engineering, and I'm just
Hmm
like, no, I'm sorry.
It's
I love math,
treacherous,
but like the math,
not to
it
the
gets
extreme.
treacherous.
Like not to the extreme
It
that you're
gets
doing. You're like,
extreme where I don't even know what
all
you're
right,
talking
guys,
about.
what are we even doing? Yeah, literally, when I took even just math, like the calculus, I was like,
Oh
what are
yeah,
we talking about? When did it just go from this to this?
yeah. I'm like, this is a whole different language here that I'm
Yeah,
kind of learning.
you're
Like what?
learning different code.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, what?
and some of the
I'm like,
questions
advanced functions was
and
like this. How the
advanced
frick is
functions
this?
was easy.
It was
Like
so
that's what it
easy.
felt like when I could go back to doing an advanced functions equation. I think, but like that felt so much easier to look at and
Oh.
understand
Mm-hmm.
than, than what the university was. Bro, I remember. Dang, I'm getting notifications like crazy. I remember there was one question or something that I had actually like tried to answer,
Yeah.
but like it was like 8.86 or something, but I did like I don't know what I did wrong. I think it might have been a log equation actually. Now that I think about it, but I remember I had a picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
I had done
Yeah.
something the slightest error, slightest, and it didn't let me have it, bro. It was like, nah, that shit's fucked up.
It's just like, nah.
You killed
It's just like,
everybody, bro.
I don't know what
Like
you
if my
did, guys.
life depended on, you're dead.
You put in all the information. You just like, all right, last one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you want from me.
That's easy.
I don't know what you want.
I do all the things right, but I just miss one comma or something, or just miss one mark.
You know, it's so funny.
It's
We
a
had
negative instead of a
in
positive.
my
Oh my
calc
gosh,
class in high school.
a
The
plus. Sorry.
teacher literally taught like a lesson to like a problem, and we had a pop quiz of it instantly, immediately right after, right? So he was literally just like, it's free. It's a free 100. It was for marks. Like,
Bad.
it was literally. He goes around now, and he comes to my paper, and then he taps a certain figure, and then it was like right. It was the total of like a calculation I just did,
Mm.
and then he just taps it right. I look up at him, and he's just like looking at me with the face just like that.
Are you sure about
Are
that?
you sure about that kind of face? You're right. And then I'm like, I literally say what? What?
Are you speaking back at me? I was trying to help you, boy.
I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, what? He's just like, and he just keeps tapping the number. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what the issue was?
What did he
Because
even? He didn't say a word. He just walked away after that.
because he couldn't help me. He's just like, damn. And in his
I
head, he was
hate
just like,
teachers,
damn.
bro.
I know. He's just like, damn.
Just help me get through
I
it.
know, right? So the
What's the
issue
point of
was because
teaching?
that the calculation that I calculated right there, it had a negative in front, but it
Mm,
was a magnitude, and magnitudes don't have a negative. It's always just the
a
positive.
positive,
So
yeah.
I'm just like, oh well.
Damn it.
And literally for that reason, I didn't get 100. I got 99.5. I said, wow.
All right, that's considered arson.
I was the only one to get 99.5.
That's a reasonable crash out.
Everybody else
That's
got
a
100.
reasonable crash out.
I'm like, what? I'm the only one.
I say you should just end it all.
He was literally just like, okay, everybody. He was
Ah!
literally, I got blasted in the class too. He was just
No
like, yes,
way.
because he was
Yeah,
just like,
that deserves a
because
crash
it
out.
was a pop quiz, so he got collected immediately after, and he was like saying like, yeah, it was an easy question. Everybody was just like, everybody got
Except for
100.
Akeem.
It's just like, oh,
Akeem,
except for Akeem,
your
of course.
dumb ass didn't do that properly. You freaking idiot. You freaking idiot. Shame on you.
I'm just
Imagine.
like, damn. Yeah, I know.
He's just like, Akeem, can you come up here, please? And this, everybody, represents a fool.
Who forgot to take away
Class dismissed.
who put a negative sign in a magnitude.
You try to leave? Hey, the bell doesn't dismiss you. I do. Sit your ass back down. We're doing some equations. Imagine. That'd be funny as
God.
oh my gosh.
Oh, that would
Oh
be
my
funny.
gosh.
Because I wish he knew that what this teacher looked like. Because
Oh, he's probably
I could-
so ugly. I'm sorry. I don't know
He's-
why my brain did that.
ugly.
I just
off of-
feel like ugly would
off
just
of
offer
no
the
name,
yeah
nothing.
no I just feel like
Nothing,
ugly
just
because
straight
like
up a calc
just like the
teacher.
typical like the finger going to the desk and like showing
Oh
you
my
and
God.
not saying a word. I'm like usually those people just like you're like bro you're not doing anything. You're making this matter worse. You're wasting my time actually.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But it's just like they kind of be ugly. I don't know. I don't know why my brain went to
I can say
ugly.
this teacher's name as long as I don't say the
I mean,
school
sure, I don't
went
care.
to,
Just say their
right?
last name, Mr. Whatever or
Exactly,
Mrs.
just the teacher, right? Because you can look, Mr. Anderson Brown. Mr. Anderson
Mr.
Brown.
Anderson Brown.
And he specifically went by Anderson Brown, like not anything
Mhm.
else. And honestly, the guy is a nice teacher. It's just calc. Calc
Mhm.
itself is just messed up. So I was not really
I
doing
didn't take
good
it.
in that class.
Thank gosh.
It was also the time of COVID time, right? I was actually
Yeah.
failing that. I was failing calculus. I remember the first test. Me and my two friends and like we were sitting beside. We all the three of us failed the first test.
At least
Really,
y'all
the
failed as
failing
a
trio. I'm like,
trio.
yeah, exactly. I'm like,
You know,
damn,
all of us went
failing
down.
trio right here.
He just looked at you as like,
I'm like,
wow, these idiots.
I know.
Typical blacks.
You know, the funny
Was he
thing was,
white?
I was the only black guy in the,
Oh, shit.
in the whole classroom.
Even worse. Oh my gosh. He's like, well, at least the black guy went down with them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
So
Y'all
funny,
three of
like,
you failed? Hey,
yo, I was
happens.
like,
And
but
you
you
know, I
have to
failed a whole course, bro. Had to retake and got a 98 turn up. Or 94
turn
turn
up with
up.
that. Nice.
94,
But yeah,
98. One of the two. Not off.
but yeah, no, I never ended up failing a course.
Dude. It was taught by an absolute dingbat. Bro. That class was horrendous. I remember there was like half the year, or like not half the year, but like for a good solid like month or two, she wasn't even there. It was just substitute after substitute after substitute. I was like, what is happening? Where is Miss Cook? Where is
Miss
Miss Cook?
Cook.
Miss Cook. Bro, I was cooked. Trying to understand her nonsense. She was teaching chem like I was a freaking mathematician, bro. I was freaking like Elon Musk or like Albert Einstein, bro.
Really?
Like she was making it way too complicated than it needed to be. Cause then when I got it retaught
Yeah.
online and with my teacher, bro,
It was
I
just
got. How
fine.
did I score? How did I go from failing to almost passing 100% perfect?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Teacher error.
teacher error, bro. I
Mhm.
literally had one-on-one like meetings with her to do the work,
Would
and
it
then she
help?
would check up, yeah, with help, and she would check up on me midweek and be like, "Yo, you good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing my work." I'd hand it in. Good job. Go. I even told she even worked around my baseball schedule, bro.
Really?
Yes, turn up.
Okay, that last one it was just dookie.
Miss Cook shouldn't
Straight
even be there,
dookie.
bro. A lot of the teachers in my high school did not need to be there. My
Oh my
favorite,
gosh.
my favorite teacher, Miss Kerrigan.
Miss
Miss Cook,
Kerrigan.
treacherous. Mr. Balmer. Mr.
Oh,
Balmer was a
Mr.
goat.
Palmer. I love that name. I don't know.
Mr. Balmer,
Mr.
yeah,
Palmer.
Mr. Dr. Balmer. Sorry, Dr.
Oh,
Balmer.
Dr. Balmer.
Respect to his PhD. I haven't never saw it, but like respect to
Damn.
his T, Dr. Balmer.
Question.
And then
Could you do you remember all the teachers you had that all like grades of like 1 through 8?
1 through 8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a good question. I would say Miss Rolo, grade 1 to like grade 3. I think grade
Okay.
2. I remember I had Miss Miss Rolo was like 1 through, or no, yeah, like 1 through 2, 1 through 3, and then Mr. Karen. Man, I hated Mr. Karen, bro. That son of a
I mean, his
Mr.
last name.
Karen. Yeah,
I remember hearing his
Karen
name.
or Calvin? No, it's definitely Mr. Karen. I think it was Mr. Karen. He was a bro. I had to fight that guy sometimes, bro. Not like physically or anything.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like I was like, oh my gosh. Um, Mr. Karen was like, I would say grade 4 to like 6. These are like all my main teachers.
Yeah.
And then I had Mr. Katsu. Mr. Katsu was the elite
Katsu.
guy at like grade 7, 8, 6, 8, somewhere around there. I can't remember exactly. I think it was like, yeah. I had Mr. Katsu. Mr. Katsu was cool. He just
Cool.
was strict. Oh my gosh, that guy was strict.
Really?
Yes. Bro, I'll give you back a little backstory.
Mhm.
And oh my gosh, we'd make faces with each other in class. We would see who could like laugh and try to get each other to laugh. That's it. That was just trying to get each other to laugh, and we were across from each other, across the room, not like desks,
Yeah, yeah.
across the room, because we were separated. So we're just trying to. And then one time, Mr. Katsu saw us making each other's faces, and like get like laughing.
Yeah.
So he's like, stop that, and then like didn't really give a fuck. So Ben kept doing it. I kept doing it, and then goes, all right, outside, wait for me in the office. And as like walking past my desk, I make faces at him, and then he's like, Judah, you can join him too. Wait out there. I was like, we both
You
go
going
out.
down with them.
So we both stand out there, and then we start joking around and getting into more trouble out in the hallway.
Oh my gosh.
And there's one teacher. Dang, I can see her face. Dang, I can't remember her name. I can see her face, but I can't remember her name. I'm terrible with names. But one of the teachers comes up out of the stairwell. She's like, "Why are you guys being so loud? Go back to your class. Go back to your classroom." We're like, "Mr. Kotsu told us to be out here." She's like, "No, you guys are being too loud. Go back inside and explain." And so he opened the door.
Yeah.
And this guy is not expecting two of us to come back into the classroom. He turns out immediately like, "What are you doing back inside?" We're like, the teacher told us when we come back in. He's like, no, go back out there. I'll be back in 1 minute. So we just closed the door. We're like, bro, this is stupid. We weren't even doing anything wrong. We're just making faces. We don't really do anything wrong.
Just faces.
We're just making
Like,
faces.
you
We're
actually
just
get kicked out
cracking
for
each other up.
faces?
Yeah.
Boy, it's some teachers. Some teachers really be
Oh
doing
my
like,
gosh.
the most with it.
I remember there was one time too that and I started making beats off the desk with our pencils. Like, you know how like you can tap a
Oh
pencil?
yeah.
So I started making a beat and then started like hitting his fist off it to make like the bass. And we just started carrying it on. And then we got like other kids in the classroom to start tapping their pencils and stuff. It started like, and then Mr. Kotsu was like, "What is happening?" The way it was like it was just me starting it, and then it was like, I think it was like, and we all started just, and it starts getting louder. My teacher starts like looking around confused, like, what is happening? What just started? You're like, stop it.
Do you have to cry? He had to cry that out, yeah?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That was brutal, bro. It was fun games, bro.
You were playing games.
I was playing games.
You were playing games.
There was so many funny like childhood stories. I'll give some. But bro, we were in the midst of doing a Florida man.
I know.
You know, we were in the midst of doing a Florida man, and I needed to get a good article. All right.
All right.
Should I try reading this one?
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Let's hear this.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Florida man headline. The Florida man tries to rob a Waffle House with a finger gun. Oh gosh, demanding all bacon.
Oh.
Bro, tell me his freaking name is like
It's
someone
crazy.
Meat Man or
It's
something like that.
crazy.
Source, total real, probably not. No, I need real source, but still, that's kind of funny. Real source.
Yes, please give a real source, not no fake.
Mm-mm.
Was it ChatGPT source?
Yeah, sponsored by
Sponsored
ChatGPT.
by
This is just because it's so
ChatGPT.
easy, and all I gotta do no bullshit. Give me a real one today. Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, I don't even give a if it's October. Oh no, this is a real article of the guy who tries to rob a Waffle House with a finger gun. What the hell? Okay, a Florida man has been arrested for attempting to rob a local Waffle House with a finger gun and steals napkins from the local restaurant. On Tuesday, in the Madison. Yeah, get out of here. Bro, what is going on, bro? Get out of here, my guy.
What's going on?
It's just taking me to bullcrap.
Okay.
On Tuesday, the Madison County Country Sheriff Office said that a 28-year-old Edward William Rodriguez, why is it always a Spanish last name, I feel like, of Madison, Florida, is facing charges for an unharmed robbery and assault after trying to rob a restaurant while under the influence of drugs and alcohol.
Oh my God.
Great mix, I say. The witness at the restaurant told Madison Country, deputies that Rodriguez walked into the Waffle House with a small dog, gestured his hand into a finger gun, and yelled, "Get out! Get on the ground, y'all! You're getting robbed." Rodriguez grabbed a handful of napkins and fled the scene.
He was playing games.
Bro was playing games. He walked in with his dog though. What did he do to his dog? with a small
His dog
dog.
was
Just
just
yeah.
his dog was just
Witness
chilling in
at
there.
the restaurant told Madison Country. No, it's county, bro. What am I saying? It is county. My brain is playing tricks on me. County deputies that Rodriguez walked into a Waffle House with a small dog, gestured his hand into the gun fingers, and yelled out, "Get on the ground, y'all! Y'all getting robbed." Rodriguez then grabbed a handful of napkins and fled the scene. Did he commit the murder, bro? You're acting like you actually
He
killed
acted like he
people,
actually
and
robbed.
that's your like signature style. Remember in Home Alone
Yeah.
where like the robbers would steal from the house and then he would like flood them to be called the Wet Bandits.
Oh yeah.
Like this trademark, bro. This is just stealing napkins. Shortly after, the Madison County deputies caught Rodriguez at home, where he confessed to the robbery of restaurant and napkins, according to the Madison County. There is there has been a string of bizarre robberies in Florida over the past few months involving local residents. In August 2021, a Florida man was jailed allegedly stealing 2 trucks, a car, a four-wheeler, and a forklift. How did he manage to do all that?
How did he
That
get away with all of that? Please,
the
someone
man
explain.
ended up crashing both trucks and was arrested to outstanding warrants, including burglary and grand theft auto.
Oh, jeez. Okay, makes sense.
In June, this is just listing off funny ones.
Yeah.
In June 2021, a Florida teen was arrested on felony of armed burglary, charged with after using a broken window to enter a neighbor's home while carrying a knife.
Good. Wait. Repeat that.
I'm not gonna say the rest because that's like a little scary.
Yeah.
I need funny ones. All right,
They're giving out a little.
one
too
more funny.
serious ones. They're giving out a little.
I know that was a little too
Little-
serious.
Too serious.
In the heist that it could only happen in Sunshine State. Okay, can I just get a source, bro? Yahoo, bro, right here. Let's see. Florida man was arrested for a bizarre robbery with a box covering his head. Creative or just plain criminal? A Florida man was recently arrested after a robbery didn't go quite as planned. Perhaps the assassin couldn't find proper mask because while stealing from the store, he used a cardboard box to conceal his identity, then dropped it.
Oh, nice.
The box wearing bandit by some 33-year-old Claude Vincent Griffin has been identified as a suspect for NBC Miami 16 yesterday. The the outlet added the alleged criminal was arrested Saturday in connections to a robbery at a phone repair store.
At a phone repair
Yo.
store, I guess that's okay. They can steal like phones from there. Yes.
Oh, I'm seeing numbers at the bottom. That's not good. Um, the store in the Miami Gardens. The surveillance video captured a man in the cardboard box loosely covering his head, breaking a glass display case, taking multiple cell phones, frustrated with the illing fit of diabolical gestures. What? Frustrated with the ill fit biodegradable digest. What are they using for these words?
What is that? I want to know what you're trying to read.
It's biodegradable.
Yeah, biodegradable. Okay.
Discuss. Right? Is that not?
Let me
Anyways,
see,
the
let me see.
assassin eventually knocked off the face covering, revealing his identity. He fled the store, 19 iPhones, cashing about $8,000. 19 iPhones and $8,000 in cash, totaling around $15,000. Dang!
Oh,
This guy did a good crime.
Yep. he got a good haul.
Social media user had a field of footage. Why was Florida always Florida? Do you gotta create it? I'm just reading something at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's not it. But still, imagine that. You're just working on an casual day,
Yeah, I know. And then
and someone just comes up and takes 19 iPhones and $8,000 in cash, bro. What? Like, how is that just in? He
must have
robbed.
broken into like some sort of like safe thing or something.
There's no
'cause
way in the
just no way,
till.
like,
There's 15.
exactly.
There's 8K sitting there.
Yeah, there's no way it's sitting in the till.
Yeah.
So there has to have been some like.
And if you're
cash
putting
talking.
8K in a till, you have some crazy trust.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh. Y'all gotta be safe out there. Bro, we're tired.
Yeah.
We be doing this on Friday nights, but like we gotta find a different time maybe
Honestly, I think the next morning.
the next morning. I
Yeah.
think that'll be fine for Jack realistically.
Yeah.
As long as I can get things up and running. The audio he just needs to get fixed, and then once I'm gonna try and just record it all on one. But we're gonna figure it out.
Don't worry.
Um,
Everything is still
visual
being
should be back for next week though.
should be. Yeah.
Enjoy the night, y'all. We're calm and tired
Yeah, we're
tonight.
pretty
We're
calm and
not.
tired,
We
yeah.
had some funny moments, but
Mhm.
tonight is just. It's the end of the week. It's the end of the first week. I put in 50 hours.
The two of us have been putting in work.
Yeah, we're working. We're
Yep.
busting it.
Busting.
You want to do an outro? You do an outro. Work on it.
Boy.
Go. Say what
Hey,
they
y'all.
say.
Boy.
Preach.
What do we what do you
Preach.
even preach?
Preach whatever you think is on your mind. Whatever. Preach. You're the last of it. End.
All right, y'all.
Close it out.
Stay safe out there. Stay hydrated.
Mmm.
Summer's coming in.
It's hot out there, especially those
It is hot.
wildfires. Hey, stay safe in that air quality.
Get them bodies ready up. And also stay safe. I did say stay safe. But peace, y'all. We tired.
Go follow us on. He did that terribly.
I did that terribly. I need
Go
to
follow
be
us
better.
on all Instagram, all platforms.
On all
for-
social media platforms.
all social media platforms. You got Instagram, Melanin Moments 0. You also got us on Spotify, Instagram. I keep saying Instagram like crazy. Instagram. Facebook, Patreon, Spotify, YouTube. Maybe that'll help my brain. I'm so tired that I keep looping.
Yeah.
But enjoy, everybody. Stay safe out there.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right.
On the flip side, y'all.
On the flip side, y'all.
This is for the best.